Welcome back to AI Today. I'm your host, Dr. Alan Badeau, and we've shown you Regenesis. We've shown you when it's in the hands of the right person that it's very easy to set up things. We've the features, the integration capability. This is what we're all about, right? We're trying to give you an opportunity so that you can get some time back. Remember, that's the one thing that you no matter how hard we try, you can't get it back. And being able to accelerate your outreach, being able to really scale your marketing campaigns, and then being able to manage those, and then seeing the conversion rates that you're getting, that is information that is so hard to get, but so easy to get with a couple of clicks. With Regenesis, it's amazing, and it doesn't matter if you're coming into the marketplace, trying to do it from a personal perspective, or if it's for your enterprise. Taking advantage of it. If you don't do that, you're making a huge mistake. So Evan showed us in the last segment, some of the ways that you can see, oh, you know what, now I've identified something that is catching on. Now you want to scale it. And so, Evan, why don't you show some folks how they can really do a boost in something that is actually working?
Yeah, I would love to show you a really cool tool that we're really proud of. And it's essentially an alternative to paid advertising. Okay. And so the result of our tool, and we call it Post Booster, is engagement and impressions on your content. Okay. And so that's what this is. So in the last 7 days, you can kind of see what kind of impressions I'm getting. And all of this comes from our tool called Post Boosting. So as your content goes out and people see your content, they like it and they engage with it, the very next step is they're going to go ahead and check out your profile. So your profile acts as a landing page, right? So that's where we want to make sure that it's fully optimized, meaning when people come to your page, automatically in one moment, they can tell exactly what you do, what value you can provide them, and how they can take the next steps if they're interested in getting more information or making a purchase. Okay. So as all of this is happening, well, LinkedIn says, well, gee, there's a lot of activity here. There's a lot of interest. So just like SEO, I'm going to make sure to recommend this profile once these keywords are being searched for, right? So all of this is kind of the result of our tool called Post Booster. Well, that, and of course, rapid growth of your profile. I mean, again, we have profiles that are about 600,000 LinkedIn followers. We have 250,000 newsletter subscribers on some of our pages. Okay. And so this is the result of post boosting. All of my content here is done with a post booster. And now the difference between what this is and say like a paid ad is that, number one, this is coming from my personal profile or my company profile. It doesn't say promoted or sponsored. It doesn't say advertisement or anything. So this is all organic content coming from my profile with organic engagement.
That's amazing. That really is amazing.
Yeah, and so that, again, that's that top of funnel awareness piece. That's the most difficult, most expensive, most elusive piece for brands to achieve. And so that's what this tool is specifically built for, to make sure that that awareness piece is there. And over time, we're building trust in the brand. And then if we're doing everything right, we're building in likability, we're building all that good stuff, right? And so then we take this brand and we leverage what we're doing on the content side, and then we run those automations to essentially build a complete funnel for your brand.
Yeah, and I think from an enterprise perspective, you can see the number of applications. If you're trying to get your message out there that this is a new offering that you have, or this is this is something that you just won, for example, that you want everybody to hear about, getting everything on one page so that your potential clients can interact with it, see it, realize it's happening, see that it's real, see that it's not, some sort of, third party that you just threw it out there and they've glorified it and made it look pretty and now you're a paper tiger type thing. That is a strong message for folks. And do you have an really an example, Evan, that you may want to show some of our small business owners how they can really benefit from that?
I mean, yeah. So we do things in a couple different ways. So we do things in two ways. So we do things in a self-service way. So it's really cool for like small businesses and small brands that are just getting started. Just from an economics perspective, it's like super inexpensive to do this versus like paid ad promotions. So running this is going to be like a no-brainer, and small brands can do it just because of the cost involved. But essentially, like I would say that for any brand that's really trying to get out there, that wants to create an inbound engine, this is the way to get it done. This is the quickest way to get it done, quickest and safest way to get it done.
Mm-hmm. How do they monitor what their performance is with Boost? Is it go back into the global Regenesis monitoring capability, or is there does this have its own specific capability?
So the analytics for the actual boost, you can just kind of see on LinkedIn. So, I'll be able to just pop into my post and check the analytics on those. But
Mm-hmm.
what we've done is we've built this into a SaaS tool so that if you're a company or a brand and you create your own content, you could just schedule a boost with me, and I'll boost it for you. And this will be the result. So it's like, we've kind of taken this service thing where, historically we would come in, create your content and do everything for you. And we've created into a SaaS tool where now you can just go ahead and create your content. You can come on the app, click button, go viral.
Ease of use, right? That's what we always talk about. It's always, you shouldn't have to click 45 buttons to be able to generate something. And folks want to do things themselves because we're, entrepreneurs, where we have egos, and guess what? We're control freaks half the time. And so we want to do it ourselves. And you offering this is really, something that folks should embrace. They need to try it. They need to to get a hold of it. You have, now correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure I saw a free trial for folks out there too, right? That they can easily, play with it and then, quickly graduate up, right?
Yeah, we do have stuff for people to play with and try out. And so definitely welcome everyone to come give it a shot. So yeah, and it's really a game changer. And I think that the best part of it for me is like the dopamine hits. It's like waking up in the morning and looking at my content and saying, that's good.
Yeah.
That feels good.
Yeah. 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 And I tell everybody about it. It's amazing. It's great. You know, you guys are really leading the market with this stuff, Evan. And so what other exciting things do you have that you can share? I know I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but things that you can share with folks that they can be excited about.
Very exciting times. So we're in our, I would say, like our Amazon books moment. So we are getting prepared to launch our resources for all of social media instead of just LinkedIn. So we're going to be releasing some amazing tools for all the other social media platforms as well. We will also be releasing all of our agents across the board. So we have agents that will handle phone calls, emails, SMS, basically handling kind of like omni-channel sales for your brand or your organization. And so that's ultimately the vision, is we're going to be covering all of the social medias and have kind of like all of these growth tools for all of the social medias. And then we will have all of your sales outreach, everything dialed in for you.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's awesome. I know folks, they're going to get excited about that because, not we're not just all, big corporate guys trying to go through LinkedIn. I know that's one of the things that we've talked about, and you've mentioned that in the past. And it sounds like we're almost there, and I'm excited because I love trying these things, and I personally, I don't have to lie when it comes to this kind of stuff because I'm playing with it and I like it and I'm going to tell folks about it. And so, Evan, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Where can folks, what's the easiest way for folks to get a hold of you if they have any questions?
Definitely find me on LinkedIn. That's Evan Chi, EVANCHI, or Regenesis.io.
That's, yeah, Regenesis.io. Remember that. Very easy to get, some tools to play with. Very easy to sign up to in different levels. So if you want to go, super crazy with some stuff and really, really, really blast it out there, you can do that. I want to thank you again for being here. It's great. You're one of my favorite guests to have on the show. I think we get a lot of emails from folks, and I try to give them what they want. This is something that they've asked for. This is something that I want folks to embrace. I love it. It's great. We're always, always, always trying to really provide an advantage, whether it's in marketing, whether it's in AI tools, whether it's different things, different products that you can use to accelerate your growth. We want you to scale. We want to help you, and this is one of those tools that's going to do that. So thank you for being here. I always appreciate the emails. I know I'm going to get a ton of them. I know a couple of you are going to send me a few emails about my mess up like normal, and I appreciate those emails. So thank you. So keep them coming. So we'll be back next week. We're going to have another great show, another great AI topic, some way that we can help you really grow and accelerate your business, or guess what, your personal brand. And when we get the other social media tools, I wanna come back and we're gonna have another demo about that. So remember, but thank you, audience, and we will be back next week. So have a good one.